Hi, my name is Michael, and today we're going to be doing stretches for the lower back. Now, stretches for the lower back include the psoas, which is on the front side, the muscles of the lower back, the muscles into the glutes, and the muscles into the hamstrings. So we're going to start with a very simple little bending over and touching your toes. There's a few things that you need to keep in mind. First off, no pain. Second, we want to relax the muscles that we're stretching. And third, we want to maintain the stretch in a relaxed state with no pain for about 30 seconds to a minute. So the first one we're going to do is for the hamstrings, going into the glutes and even into the lower back. It's a very simple bending over and touching the toes. Now, several things that we want to keep into mind. First, we want to have our knees slightly bent. And second, do this only to the extent that you can do the stretch. I'm going to do a second stretch doing the same thing that's a little bit different right after this. So if you can't do this, wait for the next one. So the first one, we want to keep our feet about shoulder width, inside of our feet straight ahead. We're going to slightly bend our knees. We are going to keep our back straight, and we're going to bend at the hips over towards our toes. And we're going to hang. Now at this point, you want to relax. Knees are slightly bent. We're going to hang for about 30 seconds. Now we're going to isolate one side. So I'm going to take this left knee, I'm going to lock that knee, and I'm going to pull towards that side. That will stretch all of this and all of this. And we want to relax, no pain, 30 seconds to a minute. And we're going to relax back to the center. Now we're going to the right side. With the left hand, grab the left leg and pull to your right. Lock the right knee. Left knee is not locked. And hold for 30 seconds to a minute. Next, when you come up, bend the knees, straighten your back, and help yourself up. Now we're going to do the same stretch on the floor. So we're on the floor. We have our knees locked here. We're going to straighten our back, and we're going to lean forward. It will help if you grab your legs and pull slightly. Remember, there is no pain. If this isn't enough, reach down and grab your toes. We're going to hold this for 30 seconds to a minute. Then we're going to relax, and we're going to isolate. So we're going to roll over to the left leg. So with the right hand, we reach behind the left leg, and we pull. Again, this will stretch everything on the left leg into the right lower back. We're going to hold this for 30 seconds to a minute. After that, we're going to do the other side. So with our left hand, we grab our right leg and we pull this way. That's going to work the right leg through here, left lower back. "30 seconds to a minute. Next, we're going to roll into the fetal position. So we're in the fetal position, and we're going to take our right arm, since we're on our left side, and we're rolling it to the right. If this doesn't do it for you, if you don't feel the stretch, we're going to extend our right leg with the left hand and pull it towards the floor. At this point, you want to relax and hold this for 30 seconds to a minute. When we're done, we're going to roll over to our right side into the fetal position. Take our left arm and stretch it to the left. And again, if you don't feel anything through here, we're going to take this left knee, pull it forward and down towards the floor. Again, there is no pain. I'm in a relaxed state. I maintain this for 30 seconds to a minute. When we're done with this, we're going to do a psoas stretch for the front side. There's two different ways to do this. We can do this kneeling. This is if you have a little bit of flexibility. So if we're up on our knees, I'm going to take first my left leg and I'm going to kick my foot out at about a 40-degree angle. So from here, I'm going to roll onto this foot and we're going to stretch the psoas here. Now we want to make sure we have our hips forward, shoulders straight, back straight. If you want a little bit more of a stretch, raise your arms. When we finish with this side, we're going to do the other side. Kick the foot out at about a 40-degree angle. And we're going to roll onto this leg, stretching this psoas. Again, if you can't feel it as much, raise your arms over your head. "30 seconds to a minute. Once we're finished with this one, we're going to do the standing psoas stretch, which is the same stretch, just in the standing position if you can't get on the ground. So we're going into a forward stance. We want to make sure our heel on the rear foot is on the ground. Our feet are about shoulder width apart. And we then roll onto the front leg, keeping our waist and hips straight, shoulders straight, back straight, and we're actually leaning slightly backwards. Again, if you need more of a stretch, raise your arms over your head. I'm in a relaxed state. There is no pain, and we would remain here for about 30 seconds to a minute. Then we'll change to the other leg. Rear foot, ankles flat on the foot or heels flat on the ground. We're rolling onto our right leg. Turn our hips straight, give our shoulders straight, back straight. And again, you can raise your arms over your head. After 30 seconds to a minute, you can come up and we have successfully stretched the muscles from the ankles all the way through the back of the glutes, all the way through your back and in through your psoas. And that's a good psoas stretch for the lower back and hamstring stretch. Thank you very much.